standing outside. I suppose a lot of us haven't even given the thermostat a second glance all summer, but you're wrong to do that, aren't you?
I had a little peek at it the other day.
That's the dad in you, see, that's just checking whether...
Thinking about your boiler now could save you a lot of hassle and money when the cold weather arrives and everyone rushes to get it all sorted out.
Yeah, and we've got a brilliant guest today. Plumber Hattie Hasan is here with the 4 easy jobs that you should be ticking off ahead of winter. Hattie, I feel like you're going to educate us today.
Well, the lucky people are the ones who are watching this show today, because they're going to be able to save, hopefully, quite a lot of money. Now is the time. You don't want to wait until it's broken. So the biggest bit of advice is to plan to have your boiler serviced by the end of September.
That's such good advice, because I am that person that waits till winter, I'm freezing cold, and I go, the boiler's broke.
Yeah, and you can bet that you'll be calling plumbers and gas engineers and they'll be busy.
Yeah.
Therefore, they'll try and fit you in. Therefore, the price will go ka-ching.
It's because they'll be quieter now, so you might get a better deal now if you get...
Absolutely, you'll get a better deal because they can book you in their normal working days, their normal times. And also, a lot of plumbers might start being a bit quiet now, so now is the time to get them. And also, not only for them, but for you, actually.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of us feel a bit like we wouldn't know where to start, because it feels like a mystical thing, the plumbing. I don't quite know what I'm doing half the time, so where should we start?
Well, obviously the first thing is to get your boiler serviced. Now, having a boiler serviced is not, they won't repair it. So it's like an MOT. So you'll take your car in for an MOT, they'll check things, they'll clean your oil filters and this and that, which is part of the MOT, but they won't, the service, sorry, but they won't repair things that are broken. So you need to make sure that your system is up and running as best as you can, so that when you call them in to service the boiler, they're just servicing the boiler and they're not saying, well, this is broke, that's broke, because that will cost you more money.
There are some jobs that we can do ourselves.
Absolutely.
Right? So do you want to run through them? And everyone watch at home, this is the moment that you're going to save yourself a few quid.
This is the moment.
Right. All yours, Hattie. The stage is yours.
Okay, so first of all, you need to check the boiler pressure.
Yep, which I know how to do that. I learnt that one, because you don't want it to be in the red, do you? Want it to get into the green.
That's right. So you've got, on your boiler, you've got a pressure gauge. Now, not everybody, you see this one is saying it's got a low pressure. And also on the dial there, it's in red. So this customer here is topping up their boiler, and I'm going to show you on a little filling loop that I've got here. So basically, what you need to do is you need to locate this. This is called the filling loop. Now, not everybody has got a combi boiler. It's a boiler that it does your heating and your hot water. That's why it's called combi. And it will have something like this underneath. And these 2 levers, sometimes it will have 1 lever, sometimes it will have 2, but they do the same thing. So if it's got 2 levers and they're across like that, that means they're off. So what you need to do before you do anything else is you check that these levers are actually working. It's difficult when I'm holding them both, but basically you check that they're working. So you turn one of them on and then turn it off, and then you go the same to the other one. Okay, so now you know that you are in perfect control. You're not going to lose control. So what I would do is, I noticed that one of them was stiffer than the other, so I have turned that one and kept that one turned on. And I'm going to control everything with this other one. So you then turn that on and you watch the pressure gauge.
Is that as water's going in, or...?
So you'll hear the water going in as well.
Okay, so that's a loop of water going from the source into your boiler.
Into the heating system.
Yeah.
So then you will see the pressure gauge go up, or you'll see it on a digital dial. Once it gets to 1 or 1 towards 1.2, you turn that off. Now you stop the water from going in, and then you turn this one off. And that's it, your pressure's topped up.
Once you've done it, you've done it. You lock everything up again.
Yeah.
All right.
Now your pressure's topped up.
So on those little dials, you see it go from the red, don't you? Going into the green.
And when it's in the green, if you haven't got numbers.
Yes.
If you've got green, then you just stop it when it gets to the beginning of it, just into the green.
Hattie, because we're short for time and I really want to know about bleeding radiators.
It'd be a shame to carry that all the way down from home and not use it.
She's got
on the tube and everything with that.
Okay, right. So here is a radiator I prepared earlier.
Go on.
On the side here is where the bleeding, it's called a bleed nipple.
Lovely.
Yeah, anyone who's done a marathon will relate to that.
Yeah, and so you'll need one of these, bleeding key.
Yep.
It's or a screwdriver, but you must get one of these because they don't all have a slot for a screwdriver. So you put that in there, and then you open it by turning it. Sometimes it's a bit stiff. Get yourself a cloth to catch any water. Turn it, and you'll hear it.
Lefty loosey.
Lefty loosey. Anti-clockwise. It goes, and then water will start spitting out. Then you turn it off. Okay, now you do that with all the radiators in your house.
Quick as that.
It's as quick as that, but what might happen is you'll do that, no water will come out, no hissing. And that's because your pressure is down.
All
then
connected.
Back to the boiler, top up your pressure, bleed the radiators. The radiators up the top of the house will be cooler than the ones, that's where the air goes.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay?
Top
So-
tips.
Great advice.
Tips.
Great advice. You'll have to come in again and do this when we get closer
Well,
to
look at
winter
that.
because there's
Yeah,
more we can go through.
absolutely. Absolutely.
I remember a radiator broke in our house. The top came off and the pipe was exposed. My dad stuck a potato on it. And every now and again we changed the potato.
You used to use white bread to just shove it in.
Ah.
Thank you so much, Hattie.